I do not understand what's going on here. Let's see. How much magic does she have? She barely has any magic resistance. Let's summon this guy. And we'll move up here. Is it the barrel? No, I don't think the water barrel. Oh my god, he hits like a truck. They're all running. How are they all getting this aura? Where is this aura coming from? I'm so confused right now. Can I move away from them? This is like the ultimate buff against my party. I'm a melee-focused party.
Glory is mine.
The Executioner has the aura? No, she doesn't have an aura, though. It generally says if someone has an aura. She is under the effect. Is it him? Okay. Well, anyway. We're still gonna go for it. Okay. Cannot use when movement speed is set to 0. Oh, shit. I'm just gonna skip my turns with my melee characters. There's nothing else I can do. Teleport her away. So she can't run. Pop this on. Actually, let's wait until we get hit. She hasn't been hit yet. I hope this wears off soon. Oh, there we go. He doesn't have it anymore. Oh, they don't have it. Okay. Maybe she is the aura. These guys are ripping my face off. They're also level 12, and I'm level 9. Yeah, I don't think I'm ready for this fight. Nope. Reload. I think we'll just pay her to leave. Wow. Yeah, these things are really, really tough. Really tough. That would be tough if they didn't have the evade aura. But considering they basically get a free turn against us, yeah, you can have the gold.
All right then.
Bye, girl.
Well, be quick about it. Who knows when that Magister... God's teeth, it feels good to move again. Now, best scurry off before that Magister wanders back. Meet me at my home in Driftwood, and we can see what you're made of.
Good. The only reason I want to do this early is because someone in chat mentioned that the Meister questline gives some good skills that we'll want for while we're exploring around this area. So, I did kind of want to get her stuff done early. A little confused here, though. Aren't the Meisters just going to, like, come over and grab her again? Guess we'll have to see. Yeah, this game is totally pay to win. I agree. Totally pay to win. Ah. Oh, and we can loot everything. Cool. On the origin of Lucian. gonna keep this, actually. I need to find some non-finesse based stuff to wear. I really do. Coach should be wearing strength stuff. Tales of the Seven God, Feast of the Four, book. Leave that. Is there something under there? No, just more cards. T is for troll. Take that spoon. Leave the soap. I'm literally taking your entire house. It's mine now. I hope you didn't want anything in here, because, yeah, it's all mine. Apple, meaty stew, spoon. It's mine now. I'll get that painting too. Oh, do you have wood in your wood pile? Yeah, it's mine. Okay, I think that's about... Oh, I've got to get that bottle of beer. All right. Fame. Weed. The old and mighty heroes of Driftwood and the feats in which we owe them our thanks. Garrick, a human who slew the necromancer preying upon the dead of the Stone Garden. Bromley, a dwarf who defeated demons that plagued the great woodlands. Vidya, a lizard who subdued the strange beast and arose from the primordial caverns east of Driftwood. And Hala. Cool. The book contains the descriptions of several magic artifacts that have been forbidden by the Divine Order. As you flip through the book, your eyes land on a section about idols of rebirth. Oh, we know about these. Yeah. We need to find one of these so we can put a resurrect scroll in it and power it up somehow. Oh, we've read this before. Lucian and Damien. T is for troll. Once you begin to identify the trolls in your local meadows and caves, your next step is to find out how they behave. Luckily, this book is here to help. Some adventurers insist that burning or poisoning may prevent a troll from regenerating. Imagine their surprise when a troll wields the same skills against them with no apparent harm. This is because some of the trolls are weaker than others to certain elements. Virulent trolls will poison freely, but are adverse to sun and keep to shadow. They're vulnerable to fire. Blazebone trolls are eternally thirsty. Use poison on them if you wish to halt their healing capabilities. Amphibious trolls can breathe both under and above water, but they prefer clean, fresh air, given how quickly their tender lungs fills with fog and smoke. Death fog kills most living things instantly, but trolls may actually develop immunity. They may only be harmed when a curse is applied to the appropriate attack method. Interesting. Good stuff to know, man. Good stuff to know. Okay, great. All right. What's up, girl?
The Meister sits slumped in a chair, looking around the room as she works her shoulder with one hand. It looks like it was dislocated by the gallows.
Ow.
Damnable red cloak baboons ransacking my wardrobes. As if I would keep ancient valuable secrets in a pile with my unmentionables.
Big Mick, actually, my main character has 4 lucky charm, and I'm going to keep getting it up. Yeah.
She takes a deep breath, and with a twist, a click, and a screech of pain, she shoves her shoulder back into its socket.
Ugh.
I swear by the 7 if...
Hey, Nex and Grad here.
We did not have more important matters to attend to.
Reaching across the table, she pulls a bowl of hot water towards her and fishes some bandages, a needle, and thread out of a box. She slowly starts to tend to her wounds.
At least the barbarians were unable to club their way into my vault, so everything you need should be safe.
Watch as she's... good. Tell her you want to get started as quickly as possible.
Enthusiasm? On a weekday? My word. We shall begin once we have the tools we need from my vault. You may have been chosen Godwoken, but becoming divine requires more than a supernatural pat on the head. Come, Godwoken. It is time to see just how awake you are. Must I explain how buttons work? Walk to the corner and press it, Godwoken. Your talent for following simple instructions fills me with wonder and pride. Now,
A stone door lies flush with the floorboard.
I shall call it out as you go.
Okay.
The stone door remains.
Enter the
just
safe combination as the
when you
Meister
last
calls it
saw
out.
Rigid, taking your time, you carefully enter the combination. The metallic sounds of the tumblers falling within the mechanism let you know you entered the code correctly.
Excellent. Follow me. Your time is at hand, Godwoken.
What do you mean you can't reach the fishbone? Pick up the fishbone. Pick up that can. Okay. Damn it. Dude! Yoink! Summoning 8. Only 2 more points to go. That is why we do Lucky Charm.
Ancient runes? Weird contraptions? This place is an alchemist's dream.
Alright, let's walk around and slowly pick up every single thing we want. Boop. Kirill, the greatest composer known to both living and undead. The springs mix with the rivers, and the rivers with the sea. If the waters may dully merge, then why not you with me? Nice. I like it. Okay, first the painting, of course. Ink pot and quill, sure. Firestorm grenade. That goes to Sebo. On source orbs. That is new. The most powerful scrolls are made with source orbs. These are source skills that you can cast at will without requiring source. One example is to start writing a scroll as you would write any pyrotechnic scroll with something sharp, but use a source orb as an ingredient. Epidemic of Fire. Oh, I like the sound of that. Okay. Hazy Ruby? Send to Fane. We'll sell this stuff. Oh, hell yeah. Send that to Fane. Also, I don't think we need these ink quills we keep picking up. Yeah, this can go. Can we do anything with arthropod legs? They sell pretty well. Cool. Okay. Save it. We haven't done that in a bit. Vial. Black fabric dye. Cool. Vial rack number 1. Some bottles. Vial rack number 2. More bottles. We'll take all the bottles. Gonna take all these grotesque jar. I think there were 0, right? Yeah, unfortunately. I'll just send those over to Fane. He can sell them or whatever. Whatever. I gotta put all these books away. Let's do that real quick. There we go. Eventually what we'll most likely do is put this bag on our in our ship storage, and that way we'll have like this one bag that has every single written item that we don't just want to keep on us in it, on the off chance that we need to look at something later or get more information down the road. Thankfully I haven't had to deal with weight for a little bit, and hopefully we won't have to, but we might. So this will be the first thing to go on the boat. Great. Okay. Let's go over here. Bowls aren't worth anything. Bottle of swirling mud? What does that do? Drink? Disease. Okay. That was disgusting. Ink pot and quill. Rhymes of the Scribes. Oh, it was a recipe book, but I think we already got it. My bow dude is a Ranger Necro. He's a custom. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, everyone's got source. Pouch. Nice. Mortar and pestle, we'll take that. Take the vial and the empty jar. Notes on Godwoken's Ascension. Place a single piece of blackroot in the ritual bowl. Draw blood with obsidian lance. Set flame to the bowl. Ensure you have sufficient source. Inhale the resulting smoke. Beyond this point, nothing is known. The root grows in the forest northwest of Driftwood. It produces no poison or thorn to guard it, but all manner of creatures stalk those trees. Interesting. Okay. Chain lightning. That's pretty sexy. Can't reach. Don't I have telekinesis? Oh, no, I don't, because I don't have my gloves on. But you do, don't you? Yeah. There we go. Treatise on Humanity. Oh, an artillery plant scroll. Whoa. Interesting. A petrifying aura? The only thing I don't really like about that is if the person's magic, then petrifies enemies in a 3-meter range. Yeah, see, that's good, but it's only if their magic resist isn't on. Interesting. Okay, something we can play with later, though, for sure. I'm actually kind of considering... I'm considering respecking Feign for the crit. I like the Hydra on him. And the bow thing is really working. I'm not using a ton of his necromantic skills, though. What else could we put on him, though? We'll have to think about this. What happened to the Buckethead Lizard? Oh, he's dead, actually, unfortunately. Yeah. I gotta really think on how I want to do this. Oh, man. Got all this stuff. I really like what we're doing with Sabil. Although, the more I'm looking at it, the more I'm not sure I'm going to use Polymorph as much as I thought I was. I like Heart of Steel. Chameleon Cloak seems pretty cool. Chicken Claw seems like it could be a very useful thing. I like that it's 2 turns, too. Spread Your Wings, I don't know if we'll use that. We might. I like that it only takes 1 AP, so it's basically... But then I think Flying also costs AP, right? How many turns does it last? Oh, it does last 3 turns. Oh, and Flight only takes 1 AP. Okay. Okay, so that's probably something we'll use. So yeah, I guess we probably would use this more than I was thinking. Medusa's Head, I don't know, though. Because we don't do a lot of non-magic stuff. Anyway, let's talk to her. I think we got everything, right? That we wanted. Bottle filled with oil. Let's get that. Cup of oil. Meat cleaver we can sell. Another random book. Cool. Great. Yeah, I think we are going to redo Fane a little bit. Make him a bit more just straight up damagey. A little bit of strength to carry and a little bit of con. Strength for some better armor and con for other stuff too. All right, Meister, what's up?
The Meister is examining her wounds, prodding at this, wincing at that. Her face seems grim.
I'm gonna grab some coffee. 1 sec.
Do you know what it means to have the power of the divine, Godwoken?
Oh, that's a good idea, Jack. Maybe we'll do that. 1 sec. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be a terrible idea to have 2 summoners. Maybe a little bit of summoner, well, we'll take a look. We'll do this part first, and then after we're done here, we'll go back to the ship and look at Fane. Do you know what it means to have the power of the divine? Say it means being able to... Say it means having the power to make the world a better place. I like that answer.
And you in your infinite wisdom would know what is better? You would judge your enemies without prejudice and make decisions that could hurt your own for the greater good? No. Becoming the divine means taking on the power of all the gods and the responsibility for all the races. The divine was created by the gods to shelter us from the void. The divine cannot use his power for anything else.
Nod, you understand.
Very well, then. Let's see if we can't snatch divinity from the jaws of the void. The ritual itself is quite simple. Drop some blackroot in the bowl, mix in a little blood, set the concoction aflame, and then inhale the smoke. Ignore any feelings of dizziness, burning in your lungs, or a dire sense of existential dread. They're all perfectly normal, although you will need to sacrifice a little sauce along the way. Everything you need is here.
The Meister looks back at her wounds, curiously prodding them as fresh blood oozes out, staining her claws.
Observe that her cuts look pretty bad.
Quite. Mind you, being torn asunder by a Voidwoken would be even more inconvenient. So if you wouldn't mind...
The Meister points sharply to the ingredients cupboard.
I'll get started immediately.
And do not lose anything. These ingredients are rare indeed. I'm not hiking back out to the Cloisterwood to fetch you more blackroot.
Okay. Okay, so we need a bowl.
Opening the door, you see a selection of ingredients thrown together in no
Look for the
particular
ingredients.
order. After a quick rummage, you spot the blackroot nestled between the grated dragon's tongue and drudene oil. You gather up the blackroot, obsidian lance, and ancient bowl, and kick the door of the cupboard closed.
Okay, grab the bowl. Combine with blackroot. up. Oh, ritual bowl. Whoops. Okay. So let's read this and make sure we know exactly what we're doing. Cut ourselves with the lancet, then mix the blood and the roots in the bowl. Okay.
As you suck the smoke deep into your lungs, your vision starts to swim and cloud. There is an intense pounding in your head, and you can feel the world fading.
Hold the fumes in your lungs and ignore the thumping in your head.
As the world fades away, you lose all sense of being grounded. You reach out, but you could feel yourself falling slowly, sinking into the depths of your own soul.
Ooh. A lot of little areas to poke around with in here. Is there anything that we want? I don't see anything. No, I think we're good. I think we are good. Wait, it's me?
Bathed in the half-light of these starless barrens, you spot a figure you could only describe as a second self. It looks haggard and weak, its very voice but a feeble echo of your own.
My chosen, come closer, so that you may see me, as I truly am.
Ask who you're speaking to.
You will see when you look me in the eyes.
The apparition clasps your face in its shaking hands. You suddenly feel your eyes tingle. Everything becomes brighter, sharper. Blacks and whites become glorious bursts of color, then fade back into their accustomed spectrum.
Blind eyes, shine brightly. Speak the spell, and see.
Whoa.
God is the strange mirror image of yourself. Before you stands the god Ralik in all his spectral glory.
You know me now, don't you? I saved you from drowning. I blessed you, made you powerful. And now I've come to seek some power in return. Your god-woken soul is my last refuge, my last bastion. May as well make the best of what you have to offer.
Ralik nourishes himself from the source that abounds in your presence. You feel it deep down inside yourself.
Ah, yes. Just what I needed. I tell you, dying just doesn't become a god.
Dying? That's what's happened to him.
The void itself is hunting down the gods, leeching us in ways we never thought possible. Droplet by droplet, we are being drained. We're battling for our very survival. It's a battle we're losing. And should we truly lose, all will be cast into oblivion.
There must be some way to save him.
To save us both, as a matter of fact. You must realize that our fates are now as one, just as our souls are now as one. We are I. Together we are a force to be reckoned with. But if we seek to survive the onslaught of the void, we stand no chance unless we become vastly more powerful than we are now. That means there is but one place we can go. The Well of Ascension.
Great.
It is a lake, a pool of pure source in which the powers of the Seven lie united.
Awesome.
We gave them up freely to create the first divine. Each of us donated half of that which makes us gods. To bathe in the lake is to become our chosen.
Where's the lake?
That is where the road to divinity leads, and you must be the first to reach it at all costs.
Tell him not to worry. Losing is just not something you do.
I know. Or did you think I chose you for nothing more than our shared humanity? One must never enter into any endeavor, though, without realizing the stakes. The void is stronger than ever. A new divine won't be enough. You need to go to the Well of Ascension, not to bathe in the source of the Seven, but to take it. All of it. Only he who claims everything will be everything. The Void's doom, this world's liberator.
Okay.
I hope you understand them to their full extent. The other gods must either bow to you or be undone. But of course, that is what they are saying to their own god Woken as we speak. We both know they won't bow, just like we both know you will never bow to them.
Uh-oh.
Only one can become a god strong enough to safeguard our world. One, at the expense of all others. So make no mistake, my champion. Chances are the road to divinity will be paved with dead gods, their blood on your murderous hands. But don't let that dismay you. For these sins will be washed clean by the knowledge you committed them to save all of existence. To save your kin and your loved ones.
Tell him you wish to work with others, not against them. Surely you do not need to be a tyrant to succeed.
Of course, the ends do justify the means. Life, or the eternal void. If you choose life, you choose the well of ascension. I will lead you there when you're ready, when you've become a true master of the Source and speak the language of creation itself. Our journey will be fraught with peril. It is a pilgrimage of challenges that will require you to command Source like only a god Woken can, and wield its most powerful spell.
Say that if you're to become a master of the Source, surely there's no better tutor than him.
Hoarse laughter rolls and echoes into infinity.
You flatter me, my chosen. But if all I had to do was give, you would have long since have received. We are I now. The spells you need to know I will teach you when you are ready. But first, you must learn to channel the Source in greater volumes. That is why you need to seek masters of the Source. You must make them teach you, so that you may become a master in turn. So, return to Rivellon and seek out these sages where they dwell. Convince them to share with you their deep-seated bond with the Source. Once you have, you may return to me here.
What exactly he did to your eyes?
Something that will make you understand that for a god, there is precious little difference between the living and the dead. Source is. It is a constant, a subject of neither time nor transience. All of life is Source, and in Source it is, immortally so. You have the vision of a god now. Eyes that can see spirits, the souls of the dead made manifest in Source. Speak the spell during your peregrinations, and you will see them. Where the dead lie, the dead linger. Best of luck, my champion.
Damn. Cool. Okay.